What up, y'all? How's it going? BenDeen here, and today I'm gonna be eating some super hot Japanese curry with all the fixins. Here's the curry. I got a beef curry base with green onions and crispy little garlic flakes on top. I got some shrimp tempura over on this side. Behind, I got some chicken karaage, or however you say that. And then I have some cheese, donkatsu over here with the rice down here. I got this for about 24, 25 bucks from a pretty well-known curry place, Japanese curry place here in Korea. It's kind of a little chain. And they're known for having different levels of spice. There are 5 different levels going from weak to super hot. And I got the super spicy. I've been here once or twice before. The first time I went, I think I got level 4. Maybe I got level 3, but I think I got level 4 and I was dying. Next time I went back, I got like level 1 or 2 and that was fine with me. This time I'm going with the level 5. So this should be interesting. Hopefully I don't sweat too much. I'm already kind of warm already, but this smells spicy. You know a food when I don't know if they artificially make this spicy or if they naturally make it spicy, but that really spicy smell that you can smell in some really spicy foods or hot sauces or whatever, it's that extra kind of burn up the nose. This has that going on. So let me just get into this. I got some wooden utensils here that I got in Bali. I don't know what I should go for first. Let me just go for a simple bite of some rice and curry. All right. That looks like a pretty good bite. I'm a little bit intimidated, but let's go. Yeah, that's hot. That is hot. But you also get some good flavors going in there. You know, for me, I can eat spicy food decently well. I mean, I sweat a lot, but I can still get it down. It's not gonna kill me. But usually it doesn't really start hitting me until about a minute in. And yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling that this is gonna be quite the challenge. But it's amazing. The flavor is amazing. Let me add in some of these extras here. Here is the cheese donkatsu. So this is like a fried pork cutlet with cheese inside. Let me just try to get a little bit of everything up on there. Damn. That's delicious. I mean, still crispy. I love cheese donkatsu, especially when the cheese is nice and melty. I don't think you're gonna get too much of the cheese pull on this one at this point, but that's delicious. And let me go ahead and, I want another bite. Let me get another bite of that, man. Let me get a good bite with the rice. This plate is gonna get pretty messy looking here in a second, but it don't matter. That's on point, man. That is on point. By the way, it was all the add-ons that made it more expensive, and the delivery fee. The delivery fee for this place was very high. If you go there, it's a place called Abiko, by the way. If you go there, you can eat for pretty cheap, and I'm pretty sure they give you rice refills and maybe curry refills as well on the free. But yeah, I don't know, it's been a long minute since I've been there. Here's the chicken karaage. I don't know how to pronounce that in English. I had never heard that word until I came to Korea, so it might be a Korean pronunciation. I'm not trying to sound all proper, but that's the only way I know how to say it. Basically like fried chicken, but kind of Japanese style, I guess. Let's try it. I love the flavor of this Japanese style fried chicken. It's like hard to describe, actually. It doesn't really taste like Asian, like inspired. It doesn't have a lot of Asian flavors coming out of it, but it doesn't taste like American fried chicken either. Worst explanation you ever done heard. All right, let me try this shrimp tempura. There's some eyes up on here, which I probably won't be eating those, but let's get a good dip. That's a good enough dip. I don't know, are you supposed to eat this? If you're supposed to, my bad. I'm not really, I'm a noob when it comes down to that, but that's good, man. I've had good and bad kind of this fried shrimp tempura type of thing, and this is good. Real tasty, especially with that sauce. Let me get a little bit of rice up in there. It's gonna be kind of a double whammy. I'll tell you what, all these extras in here really make the curry more manageable. You know, it is very spicy. And the beef in there is really nice as well, very tender. I can't taste much beef flavor because the spice flavor is so strong. But if I didn't have these extras, I'd probably be hurting real bad right now. I'm already sweating, but that's gonna happen, man. That's gonna happen. Overall, man, I'm super satisfied with this meal. Super happy with it. Hopefully, I can survive it. Let's see. Let's get some rice and oh. This is cool to me because you got everything. You got some seafood, you got some beef up in the curry, you got some chicken, you got some pork, you have some cheese up in there, rice, curry. It's getting, I'll tell you what though, I don't know if you can see any evidence, but man, this is pretty wild. This is pretty wild, man. It's getting progressively worse. I'm gonna have to think of a game plan here. Let's go for some of this. By the way, if you're wondering what Japanese curry is like, it's for me personally, I think it's a little bit more of a one note type of curry. It doesn't have the different layers of flavors and smells and the different scents and flavors and the sweetness. There's none of that really. It's just more of a classic curry flavor. You know, like curry powder, you know, pretty straight up flavor. Well, relatively. It is what it is. This is delicious. I wouldn't recommend you to eat this at the restaurant unless you want to pull a Ben Stiller. Sometimes you don't feel it in the stomach until after, until after it's like really spicy and your mouth's on fire, but your stomach's fine for the most part until later on, a few hours later. I can already feel it kind of gurgling up in my stomach. It's one of those, so it's up there, man. Like I said, no joke. Like I like experimenting with spicy foods and stuff, but this is definitely up there. When it comes down to like, I've eaten a wing, like one wing that was spicier than this probably. But continuously eating in a whole dish, not just one little concentrated food, the whole dish. This has gotta be, this is top 10. I should have had some milk prepared. So let me tell you something interesting that happened to me. A few days ago, I went to a 3-star, the first 3-star Michelin restaurant in Korea. And I think only one of 2, maybe, in Korea. It's called Lion. And it's pretty famous around here. I've never been to an actual Michelin star restaurant. I've been to a few on the Michelin Guide. A couple of buddies of mine, they had this weird bet. They had some bet, like the loser would have to pay for a night out. And I wasn't in the bet, but they dragged me along. So thank you for that, which is crazy. Cause like I said, man, I've never been even to a 1-star. And I'll tell you what, it was an experience, man. It was definitely an experience. They were hating on it. After it was all said and done, they were a little bit disappointed with it. The food-wise, honestly, did not blow my mind. It's been a dream of mine, honestly, for the past 10 years to go to a kind of a gourmet course menu meal with the small little portions, because I've always seen it on TV growing up, watching the Food Network and the Travel Channel. I've always wondered how that tastes like. It's such a small portion, every one must blow your mind, right? Every course. And honestly, I didn't really get my mind blown once. It was good. Most everything was really good, I would say. But there's a couple of dishes that were like, just like, yeah, I don't know about it. God damn it. At least I have a spoon still. But the service was insane. The views are pretty crazy from the restaurant. The service it blew my mind. I'm like, man, I don't even want this good a service. Didn't even want it. The wine pairing was good. I can't lie, at this point I just want to kind of get this over with. So I'm going to go for one big last spoonful and a bite of this chicken, or this shrimp. If I've had snot running down my nose this whole time without knowing, I apologize. Well, that's about it for today, guys. That was something. You know, I actually never shout out the name of the place I go these days, really, ever. But this place is Abiko, once again, Abiko. I have no ties to them whatsoever. But if you're kind of doubting the reaction, then go there and try it for yourself. It's the level 5 curry, and you're going to learn about it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.